Hey everyone, guess who's back? It's Kamish. Back here with weekly previews. This time we're into week 5. Back from vacation. Sorry for the late preview, but I'm here before Sunday. So, anyways, let's get right into it. First game, it's myself, 3-1. First loss last week, taking on Luke and Too Good for a Name, 1-3, claiming he was going to be in the final after week 1. 3 straight losses since then. We met back in 2016. I won both games. One was in the semis to go to the finals, so that one probably still stings, I'm sure. But since then, in 2017, Luke got the better of me. In 2018, he did it also. So 2-2 lifetime. It's a rubber match here. Who is the better opponent? Looks like Darius Leonard is out again for Too Good. And, gotta ask, if you go 1-4, do you become a seller in the LOC? We saw some teams announcing, and Luke has to be looking at 1-4 as a big hill to climb to make the playoffs. But we're gonna probably have to wait till Monday night to see who wins this one. Thanks to the Browns playing San Fran, but I picked myself to beat Luke and knock him down to 1-4. Next up, Eric and Sueño, 2-2, taking on Brian and the 12th man, 3-1. Their first meeting ever is Sueño's first year. And Sueño looking to have Melvin Gordon make an impact. He didn't have to wait long, which is good for Sueño, obviously. And he's come on. The one thing I noticed about this matchup that's going to be exciting to watch, Atlanta versus Houston, Julio versus DeAndre Hopkins, head-to-head for both teams and in fantasy. I got 12th man winning this one, and I'm sticking to the prediction. Next up, Robert and Templars, 1-3, taking on Ellie Island, 1-3, first meeting. They didn't play last year. Ellie looking like no Devontae Adams, though, her superstar, and AJ Green yet again. We got to see who the Patriots are going to end up with. Obviously, they probably get AJ Green and Stephon Diggs for their playoff run, but you have to wonder when AJ is going to come back. You got to wonder if Chase Daniel's the answer. The answer is no. I got Templars to win against Ellie in this one, to go 2-3 and get 2 straight wins. Next up, got Brandon and the Architect, the 3-1, taking on Milan in the 6, 1-3, feeling the impact of Saquon Barkley injury still, even though Gallman got it done last week. Gallman looking sore this week. Last year, these two teams played twice. They're 1-1. I originally had the 6, but I'm going Architect now as a change in the pick, because Dak versus Green Bay, Benjamin Watson returning, and Architect picking up guys like David Mayo. So I got Architect to win this one. Next up, I got Ryan and Deuce Bombers, 2-2, taking on Krista and Storm, 2-2. Obviously, I see the points from Thursday. Are Russell Wilson's points going to be enough for Krista? I also got to ask the question, is Deuce still a clear-cut favorite? At 2-2, he's got a lot of points, but got to wonder if clear-cut is it. These teams met in 2015, 1-1 that year. Deuce beat Krista in the semis that year. 2016, Deuce 1-0, and then these teams didn't play again until 2018, where they split the series. Deuce's win last year was only by 0.36 points. He's 3-2 lifetime versus Krista. The injuries in the bye week are hurting Krista. I got Deuce to go 4-2 lifetime against Krista. Next up, got Matthew, Cape Cod Sharks, 1-3, taking on Chris and True North, 3-1. These teams met last year. True North got the better of Matthew. Got to ask yourself, is C-Mac the best running back for Chris and True North? The guy looks good, but Mixon kind of looks like a bust. Obviously, AB's been a bust for True North, but still maintaining that division that's been had the same opponents for a long time now, called the Maple Leaf Division. I got True North winning this one. Originally had this one being a great matchup before, but with Matthew having the draft problems, obviously that changed things. Next up, got Norman, Canadian guy, 1-3, taking on Danny, Billsy Bob's 3-1. First meeting between the two. I'm looking at Norm's team. I think it's the worst in the LOC. I know he's not the lowest scoring team, or maybe he is. But he's made some good trades, though. He got Mahomes. He made that team better. Tariq Cohen, I think, made the team better in trades. But I think even with the injuries and the questionable designations for Billsy Bob, and he's got a few, I think this is a great time to get Canadian guy in the schedule and find a way to get the 4-1 for Danny. I got Billsy Bob's winning this one. Next up, it's Lucas and Green Lightning, 1-3, taking on Adrian and the Age Crew, 1-3, first meeting between the two. Lucas already announcing that he would sell if he loses this game. I just want to say I'll be interested, Lucas. and some of those guys you may have up for offer if you lose this one. I see Callaway's back for you. Definitely injuries playing a factor for Lucas though, and even because of that though, I still had Green Lightning to win this one originally. I'm still going to go with Green Lightning. Danny Dimes finding a way for Green Lightning in this one, and I'm sticking to it. Next up, Susan fighting Geese 3-1, taking on the Lifes of Mitch 2-2. These two teams met in 2016. Geese got the better of Joshua in 2017. Same thing. So 2-0 Lifetime versus Joshua. Good start though for Mitch here for week 1. Cooper Kupp getting it done. He's looking like he's having a good year again. Goff's favorite weapon there in LA. Minshew, this guy's been a dream come true for Lifes of Mitch, but he was limping at the end of that game there last week. I'll be curious to see if he holds up. For Susan fighting Geese, is Teddy B good enough? You know what? I think he is good enough. I had Geese to win this one originally. I'm sticking to Geese winning this one. And lastly, the game of the week, guys. It's Sean and Fallen Misfits appearing in his first game of the week of the year, 3-1, taking on Dusan in his first ever game of the week in the LOC history for him. Subotica Spartans 3-1, first meeting between the two. Dusan, watch out for this guy. He just picked up Damian Willis on a waiver claim. I don't know who dropped him. Big mistake with the John Ross injury. I tried to pick him up too. And off to a good start with Chris Carson and Gerald Everett having a hell of a game on Thursday night. Whereas Sean and Fallen Misfits, not a very good night for 1.16 points for the Seahawks defense in your starting hall. And Ansa only 0.7. I had Misfits to win this one originally, and I would stick with Misfits if I did this before Thursday night. So I'm sticking with Sean. Those are your predictions for this week. I'm excited to be back. I missed that Browns game. Of course, they play the game of their lives. I'm hoping they do again Monday night, and I hope you guys have a great weekend of football.